Hey, welcome back to the stream. We are going live today. I just messed up and I had things not quite set up the way it's supposed to be. My microphone was muted for 17 minutes, so I decided, you know what, we're just going to ditch that whole thing. We're going to start over. All right, so here we are. Let me get back to my stream manager on that screen and pull this back up over here. Make sure everything's good. We've got a microphone, nice, and we've got Spotify coming through down there. All right, let me just click over to my phone real quick, see if I can hear this. We're good there. And pull up Twitch on the phone. Let it connect to my earbuds. And go to my profile, Stream Manager. That's not coming through the earbuds. Hold on. For some reason it doesn't. I haven't figured this problem out with my earbuds. All right. That's right. That's right. We're there now. Connected to the phone. Just want to hear the stream real quick. Make sure everything's sounding good on that. One problem we're going to have is my music might stop. Okay. There's that. Let's go back. We're going to switch there, then we're going to have this play right there. Keep it going. Okay, good. All right, so far so good. Let's turn it up now. Okay. It's really loud. Let me see if I can tweak that real quick. We don't want that. Let's see here. Audio. Nope, not there. Let's go to filters. I cut out noise suppression for thinking that was what a problem was. But it does not seem to be. There we go. Okay, I think we got it now. Edit filters. Let's go ahead and pull that up a little more. Sounds good. Okay, let's switch to this. Ah, yes. See? Okay. How's that sound? All right, that sounds good. All right. Compressor is running good there. Gain is set. Okay. All right, I think we're good. We're going to try it like this. Let's get that switched back over. All right, we're back in it. All right. Yeah, good to go. Let's get the music rolling. I'm going to switch over to the phone. It cuts the music off of the Spotify app here. So, all right, we've got all we need to go get some bamboo. Now, the next thing we need to do is check chunk base to find out where our close. Hey there. I'm looking for bamboo, so we're gonna look up on our map here where I can find that. So then we're gonna go on the literature. So let me highlight biomes. That's gonna be bamboo jungle, and there is that the closest? That's not too bad. It's like 2,500 blocks away. We're gonna put a marker there. Yeah, 25 is where we're looking for. So let me get my math out. Calculator. Math and gaming, but here we are. So that's 315. Let me just double check, make sure that's all positive coordinates. Yeah, all positive. So I need to go to 315, right? I forgot already. Our brain's very short today. 315. So 0, 315 in the net. So let's hop in over there. And we don't have any bridging blocks, though, do we? Hold on. Let's go ahead and grab a few stacks of this. All right. How's your day going today, ma'am? Oh, that's a large drop. Okay, I'm going to go around this way first. Is the music coming through okay? Is it loud enough? Some adjustments on it. I don't know if I quite have it dialed in yet, but I sorted out my issue with the audio cutting out because I noticed it was cutting out pretty bad in the last stream. Down there. I did not grab my gold. Hold on. Oh man, I have a gold helmet back there to help out with this. Supposed to throw that on before I go through the nether portal. Alright, here we go. Boom, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. I love having this soul suits. Helps a lot. Don't need that right now. I always forget which one to do. Alright, you're gonna go up there. Now, I should be safe. Not quite as safe with everything else, but darn it. Okay. We're trying to go over here and there we go. No dried cast. Okay, let's find our way through here. I think we can. Lava. More lava there. We're going to get some blocks on here and we're going to stop this up so it doesn't flow. Stop. Here. Right there. Okay. Whew. Problem solved. Okay. Problem solved. Now we're trying to go this direction. Ooh, hey there. How you doing? They will tear you up. Goodness. That same lava is coming over here too. And we're just gonna have to block it. There. Go away, lava. Go away. Still going good. All right, we're going this direction. Through here, I think. Let that lava go away. We can come down here. Ah. Good thing I do have fire resistance. It helps somewhat. Okay, we need to go back this direction. Straight through here. Okay. Where do I want to dig my... Really? Oh. Oh, this is good. 315 is in this area. We can still go over just a little bit here. You know what? Let's just go straight out above this. And then we're going to... And we're going to make it work right here. Because we get right here. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, tree. Let's go ahead and put one on that corner. It's going to have corners. It's just not the proper corners. Ooh, I need to... You don't want to accidentally come out onto nothing. So we're going to put that there. Little safety shield. Okay. We should, in theory, be in a bamboo. Raain. Yes. Awesome. Does. Back to. What else do I need for jungle? Oh, cocoa from another jungle. There were and hold on, get rid of that. Let's start. So we have a scouting such. Like that set. Hey, Mr. Creeper. I still haven't fixed Creeper. Okay. Yeah, that's enough. That's enough. Let's see if we can go back now. These bad boys. We're gonna lay it along the path. That. Okay. And uh-oh. That didn't sound good. It didn't sound good. This way. Curves around this way then. Yep. There's all my blocks for the lavas. On my lava block. We'll probably just clear all this area out as far as the trees and stuff. Here? Maybe? Maybe? That doesn't feel right. I got lost. Okay, there's another lava I blocked up, so maybe more this way. And through here. Yeah. Yeah, okay, and then we came down from here. Let's grab dude. We'll save him eventually. I already have, I mean, I've got the one that's fully hatched and going, and then I have another Dradgast storage there. We don't have a lot of room here in our inventory. I'm gonna dig a little path up, stairway, and that. There we go. I could probably do it like a. I could probably come through and come straight. Probably better. Yeah, anyway, we're back. That was a quick and painless adventure. What, we're just 15 minutes into the stream and I've already gone to find a jungle and grab as much bamboo as I need at the moment. This place, I have not given this place any attention. This nether needs to be are sitting back. Put the up there. What other mob drops do we have here? That's about it. Somewhere up here is right there. So that should probably go ahead and excuse me. Okay, that's better. Yeah, that's a bit of bamboo. So I'm going to go ahead and make a chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8. We'll make a few chests, I guess. And start putting supplies together for our bamboo farm. Slimes. I need to get those. Those are coming in down. Another area we need to fix up and make it look nicer. That's our cactus. Okay, I have not sent the slimes over here yet. They're still up. I don't know where they're at. Rah! Oh, I have a way to drop down now. I don't know why that. They're in here, right there. This is our slimes. So we can go ahead and make slime balls or slime blocks with that. Excuse me. There we go. That gets us started. And I have a way to drop. I just keep forgetting it. Throw that a little bit back in there. It's not super effective right now. If I was just to AFK over, I'd probably take care of that. But I don't be doing that. Keep forgetting my way up's inside here. Yep, and then we're gonna go up here. I know I need to. Honey blocks with a sweeper. I've been slowly collecting some. Let's go and grab that. And then observers are going to be important. I don't know what else. I have no clue. I'm going to have to look it up. I might have to experiment around with the flying machine first and just get an idea. I know terracotta is some mood. I don't know why I'm going to check here, but here I am. There are some blocks that can't be moved, and I need to have some of those. Furnace is something. Furnace is one of them. See how this is coming along. Still clipping along. I have made it recently as far as the honey bottles, so it's not doing bad. They're buzzing along. All right, I think the bamboo farm is going back over in this direction somewhere. Oh, there we go. Oh, I know why. I mean, not that I couldn't rebuild that cobble farm. It's pretty simple. Let me think. Yeah, this is good. That over there's good. Think about it like this side, like if the storage area is over there, it might be good to have some of these things just nearby it. All right, let's get rid of our despawn sphere. There's probably a shortcut to get into this. I just don't have it. Turn that off. Generic structures, info lines, colors. Where is our cut? Info lines. Yeah, mod menu. That's this thing. I mean, I feel like that's good enough. It doesn't take. I mean, there might be 2 less clicks. So this, I mean, this is pretty simple. We can move this if we want, right? So I don't I mean, I'm not tied to having other farms in this area, but we're already going to do the bone meal farm over there. Putting a excuse me, a bamboo farm up like somewhere in here wouldn't be bad. You know, we can kind of dig out, even if we kind of worked with this cavern that's already here, you know, just added to it. So basically, for these made with flying machines, you can make them as big as you want. Let's see here. Yeah, we need to light up something here. You're only restricted by like the size of your flying machine. So what I probably need to do is work out how to do that. I haven't really worked. I've worked a little bit in one of my worlds with one. So let's go in between here maybe for now, just to sort it out. So you want to have your honey and that. You don't want to attach to anything. 1, 3. Pistons. Pistons are going to be important. Check. Let's see what I got here. There's some pistons. I don't know if you need sticky pistons necessarily for this, but we'll have some sticky. Boom. Yeah. Let's get a few slimes out and do that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's make 8 sticky pistons and call it a day. There we go. That's it. That's not what I meant. We need some non-blocks. Furnaces come in pretty handy for that. They're pretty easy to craft. And I don't think those can be moved. Pistons or slime blocks. Okay, anyway, let's just get some coal with those. They aren't, but work. Okay. Crafting bench. Place is crazy right now. Okay, let's see here. Let's get let's raise it up a couple blocks. Then we're gonna put a furnace here. Then we're gonna go in a straight line. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, it doesn't matter how many. We're gonna do that and put the next furnace right here. So maybe I might have to adjust things a little bit. We're gonna build off that with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That. Attach piston to the back of that. I think then you put your slimes over this. And then you put your other piston here. That. And then somehow we have to power it with an observer. No, other way. You're right, you're right. Gosh. Stop it. Okay. Interesting. You can't jump off of those. I need to block a to get up here. Okay. Now. In theory, we've got this right, but okay. Okay, all right. I'm gonna mess around again. Let's see here. Let me just look up a flying machine. Machine. Okay. Flying machine tutorial. Okay. I've got the principles down. I'm an adult. Yes, thank you. Sweeper. That's with how did that look? What's the Yes, I'm using an ad blocker. Why wouldn't I use an ad blocker? Yeah, this thing up top's what I was looking at. Let's see what was in that video. I don't necessarily. This is what I'm looking for. Okay. Let's get back here. Blah. All right. Okay, so that's one way. That's not the way I want it, though. Basic principles there. Right there. Okay, that's kind of it. Not the one I want to use. Sweeper is what we're looking for. Sweeper fine. Get that over here so I can still see what's going there. That looks pretty good. Let's see, we're gonna. It's not a self one. That has to have rails. Let's see here. I don't know. We're still gonna experiment around, I guess. We're on the right track. I've just gotta I don't think it has to be sticky pistons when you're using Okay, well, we got it to move one block. But then this is going to be attached to this. That's probably what it is. That. Right. If we do the same thing over there, we're going to put an observer here then, maybe. Going this way. Power piston here. This one might need to be sticky. Pull it. That's right. Oh, not there. Didn't pull it. Why didn't it pull it? Hmm. Okay, and then this pushes that. But that didn't go out. Okay. That didn't go out. Okay, so it needs to... No. Let's just try this now. We're going to put this like that. Update one of those. All right. Well, push the piston though. I know. I'm struggling through it. I'm just trying, man. Let's see here. Let's look it up again. We're gonna go find machine sweeper diagram. It's not the one I want. Okay. Glazed terracotta horizontal flying machine sweeper. That's not what I'm looking for either. That's a big one. I'm going to try one real quick. Excuse me while I mute this. Right there. Okay. That's basically what we got. We've got how does that even... Let's try that. Okay, so we've got... I was close. Two pistons. Like that. And then it looks like from this one I'm looking at, two observers, then... hold on. Look at this. Like that. Alright. Okay. The same thing over there. Observer here. Alright. And then... that's it. You just need a something to trigger the observer. Why does that not power the That's the basics of it. Then we've got this is, I guess, Atomic Dave. This video I'm looking at here. I did not use sticky pistons or regular pistons. Just there. Then it's there as well, it looks like. Yeah, okay, so we did. I mean, that's basically the setup. We just got to trigger these guys to go. Why is this guy not firing? Maybe honey didn't work. I know what. Yeah, okay. I think that's basically it. Let's go ahead and set up some furnace stations on the end here. Why do I only have one? Oh. Dude, I'm way off. Okay, so we're gonna put down some stone. No, we don't want that. We want a furnace there, so it doesn't grab it. And then we're just gonna see if we can get it to go there, and then come back to right about here, maybe. Okay, good. In theory, we've got something. Good, then it runs into that and it stops. Wonderful. How much longer can I make this? Okay, that's right. Try a non-sticky block, that way it won't act like it's part of it. Five, 6, 7 on that side, and then past it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on that side. So we experiment with this, we'll see exactly how wide we can make our bamboo farm. You know, how wide we can make these sweepers. Still good? I don't know the limits on all these. I just mess around with a little bit. We'll get it figured out though. See if this works still. Still good? Okay. We'll just keep adding slimes till it says no. It's pretty wide here though. That's all I have to say. Nope. Okay. We're too big. Fair enough. So right there. All right. So we can make this super big or make it smaller. So right now we can go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 wide. 20 wide. Okay. So let me just make a note of that real quick on my Minecraft notes. 20 wide for our bamboo farm. That should be good. Let's go ahead and break this down then. I think I can remember what I did. This back is stone. Okay. Awesome possum. All right, we've got that sorted out. Sometimes it's, I don't mind watching, like if I'm just totally stumped, like watch a video on how to do it, because but from there I like to kind of mess around on my own. So that was a video, a guy by the name of Atomic Dave, and he, oh man, oh that's the skeleton. Okay. He was just showing a basic flying. His was much smaller, but now we've got kind of the limits and know what we can do with it. So let's go take this over there. We're going to set up some chests. That can be a pretty big bamboo farm. I don't know the grow limit on this stuff, but we can definitely grow it quite a bit. So let's just see where we want to put it. 20 wide, but we can go pretty long, right? 20 wide, it'll sweep. But then if we cover this whole area with bamboo, let's say I'll choose 100 blocks from here. And then inside of that, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I'll mark the outside edge there. And we could go 50 blocks or so this way. So that'll get us to, we're counting down. Awesome. So 111 will be 50 blocks. So 111's to do that same thing over this way. Anyway, so something like that. It'll take up this whole area up here. We'll have to dig out quite a bit here, which is okay. And then you either leave a gap for the sweeper to come through, or you put some blocks that it can't carry, like line it in furnace. I think the gap. Well, if we did the gap, then blocks could will this carry glass? Is one question I would have. Let's come down here. We're going to put our chest down. Nah, wanted it up there. Let's go ahead and throw the... I don't think I need both of them. I think we're just going to go with slime. Let's go ahead and throw the bamboo that we have. All that. We're going to eventually need these. I'm sure lots of furnaces. Excuse me. Damn. Allergies are acting up today. I'm hoping it's not a cold. Just feels like just congestion at the moment. Hopefully that'll work itself out. But right now we've got to set up, well, we're going to get started digging on things. Like we're going to clear out the trees here and then start digging out the base for this farm. I probably have way more, well, yeah, of course I'm going to have more bamboo than I need. But can't forget we can make bamboo blocks out of it. We can use it for fuel in a super smelter. Like there's plenty of uses for it. So it's not just the bamboo itself. It's not just making lots of scaffolding. It's all the things. So bamboo is a pretty useful block, as it turns out. So that's why I want to make sure we have a good supply of it. All the stuff. I have not messed with any auto crafters yet. Oddly enough, they've been out for a little while now, and I have not even bothered looking into them. So that is something we set up with this. I mean, we'll see. Let's just go right out here. This goes into digging big holes in the world. I get to do that now, right? Time we got 2:12. We've been on for 45 minutes. We're still doing good here. On this end. All right. So too deep. Get all the dirt off of this, and then we can come back in for the stone. Would love to have a beacon. There are several steps I'm missing for that. I don't have a bed with me. I really should. Let's go down this area here. Sleep. You're welcome. I swear the happy guy sounds like he's saying thank you sometimes. And I can see why they would make him do that. Okay, let's get stuff put back in storage. I didn't need these stones for bridging after all. I used just a very little bit because we didn't have to make much of a bridge to get to the coordinates. So that was right there. And I've got some grass we can throw in here. Right there. Saplings, we'll just throw that stuff in here. Same thing with that. Why not? Plenty of poppies being made down there in the poppy farm. I mean, Iron Golem farm. Let's throw that in there. Throw those in our redstone sticks and wood and honey blocks. We're just gonna throw them up top for now. Should be all right. All right. We're gonna have to just make several trips back and forth as we dig out here. I don't have a. I really regret not having shulkers, but we are nowhere near that. Gotta kill the Ender Dragon and find an elytra. You don't have to have an elytra, I guess, but it does make running around in the end a lot easier. Better than actually running around in the end. So we need to get that so that we can make a shulker farm there at the end. And I've got a blueprint, I think, somewhere, a schematic, I guess. I just need to find and get it pulled in here. It was pretty effective when I had one good session of AFK would give you enough for a while. I like to leave there with a shulker full of shulker shells, so you can make lots of shulkers. Man, all the way down here. Come on. Is there a way out? All that stuff that I just picked up, I'm going to be pretty much wasting as I fill her up here, but here we are. Why don't I close this off for now? That way things will fall down that low. That'll be easier. For the moment, I might have to dig that out. I don't know how low I'm going with this farm. So, that is our edge. We're going to keep going over here then. How far do we... I guess I got a marker up top at the bottom end of this. Where's that? Oh, we still got a ways. Okay. Let's bring that down here. This one? This one. No. This one. Yeah. Right here. I'm going to put that right there, and I know that's how far we're coming. Nah. I'll get into this. Excuse me. Anyway, I've had the allergies bothering me. I'm just wanting to make sure it's not a cold. I've... On there we go. That. Maybe a ladder or something. I don't know. No, don't fall down again, Dave. Good gravy. Okay, we got that line ready to go. I'm going to use the Silk Touch to get some of this. We did use up quite a bit of our smooth stone. But I realized once we get this up and running the way we want it, we would have smelt the apple farm and get plenty of smooth stone on that one. So that is the long-term plan for it. Get a bamboo farm, set up a super smelter with bamboo. Whether you, I mean, that can be a multi-step thing. It just depends on how you want your fuel to be. You can craft the bamboo into wood and then throw that in a furnace and turn it into charcoal. Use that for fuel. You could go straight to sticks. I don't know if that would be probably less efficient, actually. I'll think about the way bamboo crafts the wood. No, I don't think... No. I'm not 100% sure on that. You might not be able to turn bamboo into charcoal, though. So that won't be a good thing. Sticks or planks will burn, though. Sticks are 2 sticks per item. Planks are a little different. 1.5 items per plank. I could be wrong on that. I have to look it up. I know it's meant to be somewhat balanced. I just can't remember the way that went. Oh, hands getting numb. I'm resting on the nerve in my wrist there. That kind of pinches it a bit when I'm playing. And there is the up there. That will be our end. Good. Now, I could, of course, terraform this up and just put a large platform here, but I want to have this kind of in the ground because the bamboo has... I don't want it to, like, be taking up too much of the landscape here. So we're gonna dig down into here, and this isn't too terrible to dig out. The dirt's pretty simple anyway. Once we get down to the stone, it might be able to do, but that's just my lack of natural game progress. I don't have a beacon. I should have a beacon. Whenever it is to wither, we're going to do the nether roof trick, where you dig up next to the bed of the roof. If you find just the right spot, you can trap him in there. But even if you don't, there's ways to make it where he can't see you, and you can still shoot him. It still gets messy. But it's risky still, but it's better than just letting him loose in the overworld by far, because he can't go up the bedrock. So, Problem is when he comes down, he might start blasting blocks out. It makes it a little hard, but there's still some challenge. There's still a chance of dying, which makes the game more fun. So let's get rid of those seeds. We're gonna pick this up like that. All right, let's go throw this into our storage. All right. Ugh, man. Shooting for about an hour and a half or so today. So I can still do another hour from here, maybe. I probably could. I could probably make it 2 hours. We'll see. That false start I had earlier kind of threw me off. It's like, man, the mic's not on. That's not good. We'll throw grass in this one too, then. And smooth stone. Just grab that too. And then we can throw a little bit of coal over here. Anything else I need to take back with me? No, that's about it. I need a bed. I need a bed, don't I? I should keep extra beds in the wool box. Just like one whisker right below my bottom lip that's just kind of curled up. I keep wanting to bite it off, but I don't know if I can. All right, let's get back over there and we'll throw this bed down and sleep. Pass the night away. Anyway, I don't think I went, when we got back on the stream, I don't know if I went back through the list that I had of stuff we need to work on. I think I did that when I had my mic off. Let's give it a few seconds. It's 31 and a half. Right there. Anyway, let's look at that again real quick. It sounds messed up. I'll pull it over to this screen so I can kind of look at the camera. All right. We have our bone meal moss farm. I've got the schematic for that. We've set up for it. I don't know if I want to do that on a stream or just do it off stream and get it done. Bamboo farm's what we're working on now. It'll be 20 wide, about 50 long. Well, the question is the pickup system. I could run mine carts underneath it, I guess. We've got plenty of stuff for that. I think golds are only slow down on that, but we should be good. Super smelter, this will be part of that. I guess it'll kind of fuel it. Want to be able to smelt large amounts of stuff quickly. Creeper farm, as I tried to say before, but that was in my previous attempt at this stream. We don't have elytra yet, but I want to go ahead and have everything ready so when we do have elytra, I'm not waiting around for all the stuff to be collected to be able to make rockets. A regular mob farm, I'm not entirely sure where I want to have that at. If I put it over in the middle here, we can take advantage of all the filled caves, because I have been filling caves up quite a bit. There's a lot to fill, but like this whole area in the middle here, you can kind of see there's no caves. It's because they're filled. And I just finished filling a large cave over here. We can see the outside of it. This was just a large cave all through here. It rolled around to that. All right, so this is the back side of it. So all this was cave all the way through here and up to that. And it is all filled in. It was a large cave, as you can see from that rock face. Let's go back over there. Where's that? Right. I lost it. This is how big the cave was, except for wider, because this is starting to narrow already considerably. If I do put a mob farm, that's all centered around the AFK spot for the slime farm, which is right here-ish. I would have to, if I do put a regular mob farm in the middle of this pit, and it's possible, I don't know. Ooh, man, is that, my key's broken. My D key is broken. Oh, no. I guess I used it a lot. I'll probably have to expand the radius on that despawn sphere and light up and fill in some more stuff, which I can. I don't mind that at all. Yeah. The other option is to put it off somewhere else and just AFK as needed on that. But I kind of like having everything here. And I could also put it off to another side somewhere as well. We'll see. Right now, we're working on this one, though. Okay, so let me get my list back up real quick. That was over here. Right there. Okay. So, mob farm, regular mob farm. A storage room. I already have the place set up for that down in the area down there. I'm going to put it to the side so I can switch easily now between this. So, down in here, I have this open area here I'm going to use for the storage area. In addition to that, we want to have a bulk storage area as well. We'll have to figure out where that's going to go. List right here. Finished because I filled in quite a bit, as you can see underground there that I just showed you. I'm going to keep working on that, get them filled in. Dripstone farm. Those come from caves, Dave. That's right. Dripstone farm. That's kind of just set it and forget it. The bigger you make it, the more you get, obviously. Depends on how much I want to build with dripstone, but it comes in handy for stuff. A better ice farm. The ice cube tray that I have currently up here, it's pretty minimal. So I want to work on getting a better system for that. I don't know if explosions make it drop the ice or not, so I don't know if we can use that, the TNT duper to do that as well. We'll see. So ice farm, a tree farm. Same with the TNT duper we have here, this setup. I'll probably have to adjust the way it works. I might get rid of that water, possibly, or something. I'd have to look at that and see to make that work better, because right now it's right where it explodes those cobblestones, and that's just the perfect timing for it. So I want it to fall farther for a tree farm. I might experiment with it and see. Like I say, I don't like looking up all the designs for farms necessarily. There's some things that it would be a waste of time for me to just look up what's already out there. But some things I like figuring out. So we'll see. We'll see what we can do with what we already have to adapt it to something else. That's definitely a thing. And then after the tree farm, we do need a prismarine farm. I haven't even found a ocean monument yet, but we need to find one. And I've seen methods where you don't have to clear out. You just build your farm on one corner and then AFK up high. And they only spawn in that little corner. And I think that's a great way to do it. We can look into that and see. I think, again, Elytra are going to be helpful for that. We can fly up to a higher AFK spot. Or nether portals. Link them up just right. You can do that too. One way to do it. And then I said after the prismarine farm, maybe kill the ender dragon. You know, that's something we might want to do. Ways in, and I haven't even bothered. Still getting a lot of the basic stuff set up, and then dig a big hole. I always like to dig a big somewhere. I did excavate this. I guess that's something. Excavated our base there, but. And after I dig a big hole, I like to go and drain the nether, possibly void the nether. Getting rid of, void the nether. Get rid of everything between bedrock and bedrock, and possibly break the bedrock below as well. We will be breaking the bedrock at the top of the nether, but sometimes I go ahead and, I don't know. Depends on how much of it we want to break. I don't know if there's new methods now. If there's a new meta for that. What the new method is for breaking bedrock. If it's and true and glitchy and very finicky way we had before. Before I know it involved like glitching pistons with explosions. And timing them just perfectly. And the bedrock would be gone. So, we'll see. Anyway, I'm still good. So that's my list. Some of it's just kind of like what I enjoy doing in the game, just to kind of relax. Others are like, yeah, I could just relax and do mindless stuff like digging, which this is a bit, or I could like build farms to make progress and stuff. So depends on where my mental state is at the time and what we're up to. Right now, I wanted to get this farm done, and it is requiring digging, so it's kind of a mix of both. We're making a farm and we're digging out and getting all these supplies because we need it. Lots of terraforming still to do. We got a big chunk of it done, but that's the other thing. The dirt ends up being very useful. I like to fill in places when I terraform out, when I dig out or whatever. Like if I make a mountain, I like to fill in underneath it, and that's just on me. Unless I'm like building the mountain to cover up something, like a farm or something like that. That's a different story. But even still, I might fill between the farm and the top of the mountain. So we'll see. Yeah, I think we're about down. All right, that's good. All right, that corner up there needs to be dug out of the dirt. Then we can hop on down here and start out the stone. I need to get up and around. You can miss a block. You're okay. So right here. Just so happens, this is the D key being broken. I do have the old keyboard. Like I've replaced this keyboard on this computer already. And I've had it 2 years, but the keys wore out. They just stopped working. This is a gaming laptop. And would you believe the W, A, S, E, and spacebar keys stopped working on it after a few months? Of all the keys on a gaming keyboard that you want to make sure work good, I feel like those would be a top priority. Well, I mean, a gaming keyboard on a keyboard on a gaming laptop should wear out quite that quick anyway. That's just ridiculous. But here we are. I'd been working with a Bluetooth keyboard for the longest time. So I said, you know what? I'm just gonna bite the bullet, get the keyboard, replace it, and now the D keys enough. That's right, Mr. Pillager. He is a pillager. What do we call them? The pillager is a specific one of them. There you go. Go in there. You go in there. Maybe it is. Oh, okay. Almost done with you. Okay. All right, probably right down here would be good. I don't, we might even build that back up to this level. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to take it down. So we are spot. Uh-oh. Hold on. My sound disconnected. You get back over there. No, it is connected. Oh, but that made my music. There it goes. Okay. There it is. Okay. All right, now we're just going to fill this little gap in here. I say that, but we've actually got to put dirt down, and well, it's all right. It might be up above this anyway, but we gotta dig this out so we can do that. This makes me want to go fight in Wither. What do we got there? Another text message. Okay, never mind. We're good. I think that's already done too. Sweet. Voicemail. Do that right now. Let's get up there and get this cleared off. We're working on our grass and dirt up top here. So some torches down here so nothing sneaks up on us. I like having that overlay, the light level overlay, to kind of show me what is and isn't lit up. All these yellow blocks just mean that like, at nighttime it's going to be dark, but like there's enough daylight that it's okay during the day. If it's red, that means it's going to be dark all the time. It's just dark. Dark enough to spawn stuff. Okay, keep going with the dirt, Dave. You've almost got it. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Yeah, there we go. All right, I think that's all here now. We just got to start clearing out these layers of stone. I'm gonna turn that overlay off real quick. So I use Mini HUD to give me all these different things. Mini HUD, yeah, it lets you like render shapes and stuff, and it automatically configures like if you want to spawn sphere or a can spawn sphere, things like that. You can set the location or just make it wherever you're standing at. There's other shapes it can render for you. You use shadow to be able to like make something with those shapes, you know. So whereas like Matica, you can use a schematic. It might actually have the ability to do some shapes. I can't remember. Anyway, Mini HUD does that, and it's useful for other things. It has this light level overlay. You can even have it like put the number of the light level where you're at. I just prefer for it to only show where it's dark enough for things to spawn. Or like, you know, will be at night, those kind of things, so we can light things up appropriately. Oh, how far down are we here? Okay. There's some gravel. All right. Don't forget to look the week for shorts or reels or TikToks, whatever. I try to post on those. I'm trying to do at least a couple times a week just to see what I can get out there. But I try to go through. Well, I have a service that looks through these streams and tries to find stuff people might want to watch. Mostly when I mess up. You know, mistakes are funny to watch. I think people get entertained by that. So, I'll upload them to Instagram, YouTube Shorts, and TikTok. I don't think I have them set to be here on Twitch, but if you check those out, I need to get those, make sure all those social media things are in my page info. You're on Twitch. But don't forget to look me up on those platforms too and follow me there as well, just to make sure you get any stuff that isn't here necessarily, because like I say, I don't know if I would necessarily have shorts on Twitch. I can do clips, and there's a program, it's still in beta, well, it's in testing right now for it to automatically do clips through Twitch, which I think would be wonderful. But I haven't been accepted in that program. Probably because I don't have that many followers and stuff. Such is life. Such is life. I am the little man to look out for. Well, one thing we could do, because I know this isn't the most entertaining, just digging out stone, we could go ahead and gather up all the supplies for the farm and have them all ready to go over there. Throw down a few chests and get everything we need and see what else is needed for that. Because I think we've got this area figured out. We know what's going to happen here. We're going to build a giant platform, a giant farm of bamboo. I'll need to set up like some rail carts underneath it to collect all of it, and bring it over to a collection area. I'm guessing we'll probably bring it over to this end of the farm, because that's near the storage area and all that. Because right now we're up above, yeah, storage area is going to be right down there. So if we bring it over to this end, make it flow down in there somehow. So that would be a good idea, as far as good ideas go. But yeah, once we've got that set up and ready to go, we'll start figuring out how to auto-craft some of that bamboo into planks and sticks and all the stuff. I need to do some experiments and see, and I could probably just look it up. That might be easier. The burn rates on the different materials we could do with that. Boom, 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 boom. All right. Well, anyway, I have a big hole to dig. We'll get those sweepers set up in here once we do that. They'll hit, so probably the second block of bamboo, or second stem of the bamboo. It'll sweep through there. And if we use mud for our, well, I say that, you don't have to use mud. I mean, because hopper mine carts will pick up through, like, it'll pick up whatever's on the top of the block there. Mud would make sure, because mud would make it even lower. Make sure we get it, though. So, one way to do it. All right, let's go empty our inventory out and start looking at our list for the, oh, I can sleep over there. Look at our list for the bone meal farm and start collecting stuff up for that. Sheep farm. I didn't put that on my list. Hold on. Ah. Sheep farm. It's on my list. All right. As far as food, I stopped messing with the cows because, like, I was originally just going to have steak, but I've got wheat set up in one of those farms, crop farms up there, and that dude is crafting me bread constantly, and I have more than I need of it. So I'm like, well, that'll work. I'll just bread. It's, you know, it's not the most filling, but it's free. So I have a villager made for me, so. That's right, Mr. Gast. It is funny, isn't it? There's that, and then we'll throw all these in there. This can go here, and let's go ahead and pull up on material list. Stone that. This one, we're going to ignore that. It's not necessary at all. Short grass. No, not necessary at all. Moss carpet, not necessary. Some of these things are just what's in there. Like it was, the moss box has been bone mealed, so therefore there is, well, you don't need 91 moss box either. They made a schematic after it had been used a little bit, so let's go ahead and gather this stuff up. Redstone lamp, we might have, let's see here. Boom, boom. I don't know if there's a shortcut to get to that. What I was saying, we might have some glowstone. If not... What was that? Nope, okay. I didn't see it in there, did it? Okay. Alright. Let's see where we can get some of that real quick. I still have my gold helmet on, too. It didn't finish my food. Alright, glowstone is... Go to this other area. Get down here. Here's somebody outside. Hold on. No, we're good still. I don't think I have any other instructors up here today. Had a guy up here this morning, but nobody's with me at the moment. Don't fall off into the lava. There's some glowstone. Okay. Oh, dude. Okay, right here. Let's see. Where was it at? Where was it at? Where was it at? Up there? Oh, that's a different one. Right up there. Okay, let's get up. Find our way up. Right here. Does that take me up anywhere? Just jump in one place, Dave. It's okay. No big deal. If we go up over there. I see the gas. Don't worry. Ah! Did not make that jump. Well, that's not good. Come on. I mean, you can do it that way. What's that? Man, these things are everywhere now. When do you get up there? Oh, just enough. Okay, where does it go? Where did it go? Nah. Yeah. Oh dear. Okay, you're fine. You're fine. That's not a baby. But he was stuck. So I'm going to take advantage of that. We're going to go right here. Let's do that. Block me in a little better. Okay, let's just go ahead and get it as powder for now. I can craft this back into that. I think there's a loss, but they can only get like 3 at the most of glowstone powder. But I believe, and my belief may be wrong, so I'm going to actually break some with this as well. I was going to say, I believe that you use the powder. No, okay, you don't use the powder to make them. Did you stop? That's right, you run away, you little pig. I'm a hog. Yeah. This needs over there. There we go. Okay, coming back down. We're good. Okay. The one thing that can still anger them is if you dig up any of that gold or open the chest. So, we do that. We got to be prepared to fight. Don't do that. All right. Drop this stuff off. Is there? He's there. I don't know. Okay. Stuff. I think another rack is here. Another plant goes up there. We should go ahead and throw glowstone in here too. I'm pretty sure there is actually a full glowstone with some redstone around it that makes the lamps. Let's see here. Yeah. 4 of those. Put the rest of the glowstone up there. And the powder. Anyway, there's our lamps. I think we just needed 1. Let's see here. We want to check the list out again. Oh dear, I forgot. Hightail came out today. So I do have that pre-order. There's 1. Good. Missing? Not missing. Gravy. Okay, 155 redstone. That is 64 plus 64 is 128. 5, 7. So 2 stacks plus 37 of redstone. 2 stacks plus 37 of redstone. 3 stacks will be fine. All right, and then rest of that was nope. Schematic placements, configure, material list. 93 sticky pistons. Man. Ignore that, ignore that, ignore that. How do I keep this up? A lever, 4 droppers, 4 dispensers. A lever, 4 droppers, 4 dispensers. Look at that next. A lever, 4 droppers, 4 dispensers. Okay. A lever is going to be a stick, a cobble, yeah, just make it there, Dave. 4 dispensers, 4 droppers. What do we got here? We've got 2 dispensers. We need 2 more dispensers and 2 droppers. Let's do that. So that's cobblestone. There's that. Now all we need is something to make for bows, which would be one. That and the same amount of sticks. There. We're going to make our bows. And we're going to make our dispensers. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, 2. Already had some. Go sleep. All right, so as it stands now, I really planned, and I forgot about it. So I pre-bought Hightail. I planned on streaming that today, but I forgot. So I'll see if I can figure out if I want to do that tonight, or I might be doing it tomorrow, late morning, early afternoon. I don't know much about it. It's kind of a Minecraft play. I mean, a takeoff of that ish. So I'm interested to see what the gameplay looks like in that. And make some chests and take this supplies over here. We'll just do all that. Why not? And chest is there. So we're slowly going to check our list off. I wish I could just have the list stuff over to the side. Like, it's so hard to get back into that menu. There it is. That's the one we're talking about. So we're going to put a few chests down here. That's going to somewhat bother me, but don't do that. Just put that back. It's going to be okay, Dave. So we're going to put our redstone in here. Levers, droppers, dispensers, all that. We're going to throw this extra in there too. And then we want to get drill list. So we're going to show those. Comparators. 6 comparators. We already have the lever. Why is it not counting that? What's this? I don't know. We have that. Ignore that. We have that. We have that. We have that. 6 comparators. We need that. 8 lava buckets. We should have those available. So 6 comparators, 8 lava buckets, and 14 barrels. No, 24. Sorry, 24 repeaters. 6 comparators, 8 lava buckets, 24 repeaters. Yeah. I wish you could add a to-do list to your screen with that thing. Because I've literally already forgotten what I was supposed to get. Eight sounds right. And then comparators. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a bunch of repeaters. Let's make some more repeaters. Repeaters take regular stone. Slabs. Headstone. Oh, I got rid of it when I made the slabs, and then I did blah blah blah. Ah. Configure. Material list. It's already over there. Torches, where right down here? Repeaters, I need 24. Comparators are just 6. 8 lava buckets. Okay, so comparators were just 6. 24 repeaters. So we got to get more of this out. Make more torches. Make more sticks. Blah. And unfortunately uses up a lot of redstone. All the redstone we got, Dave. This is literally all the redstone we have now. So, we're gonna make some more torches. Oh, we should make how many? 24, 43 is more than 24, so we have enough. There it is. Okay. And then redstone itself, we needed blah, 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 a lot. 88 redstone torches, and we got that. We got that. We got that. 88 redstone torches. Okay, how many do we have? Let's get 88 sticks. 64, 70, 80, 1, 2, 3, 4. That looks right. I guess I could have done that differently and made it easier on me. Okay. Yep, that's an extra one. It's all good. Okay, so there's that. P, configure, material. We got that. We're going to ignore that here. Activator rails are... See, 10 activator rails. 10 activator rails. Activator rails are... iron, redstone torch, and sticks. So we need 10 more redstone torches. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then 20 more things there. So we're going to make the 10 torches. Good. All right. And then we're going to get some iron. Should have plenty of that. How many activator rails was it? I forget already. I think it was 10. Yeah, it was 10. 10. Good. Throw that iron back in there. Okay, we do not need all this redstone that's here. All right, what else? We need some slabs to be able to make our barrels. Barrels are made of slabs and planks, I believe. I just do them all. Anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. And how many barrels did we need? We'll make a bunch. Oh, that's not it. Figure materialist barrels, we needed 14. So just keep 14 of this. Put the rest of them back in here. That. Composters, we do need that as well, so we're going to make some more slabs. I may have some composters. Let's go check that. Did not hit my water. Brr. Composters. Yeah, we do. How many do I need? Let's see what it said. To release composters. Need 30. I've got 32. We'll put 2 of those back. Activator rails are done. I made way too many of them. All right, so let's put 2 of those back in for future purposes. Oh dear. Oops. I forgot it made multiples. I made 10. Okay. All right. So far, so good. Throw all that in there. Should help a lot. Let's go ahead and do the thing again. That was it. Go back. $32 regular pistons. 93 sticky pistons. All right. I'm going to be knocking some of this out later. I think that's kind of the general plan, though. If I do not do a stream tomorrow of Hightail, I will be doing that Thursday instead of a regular live stream. So be looking for that either possibly tonight or tomorrow. If then it'll be coming out Thursday. Gotta get that in. I gotta get this stuff out there. It's brand new. Gotta get on top of it. I'm gonna check it out. So I need to go so I can get some done around here. But been fun. So we're gonna try to work on knocking this stuff. I need to make all those. You know, all these target blocks and there's a lot of things to place in here. So we're gonna get started with it before too long though. Part of it was just I guess I was daunted by the amount of stuff I needed for this. So we'll get it. The water buckets, I think I'd probably just have a source here and just have just a handful of them to go through and fill the water in. So that's not part of the list I'll have to collect a lot of. So anyway, all right. Well, I think that's about it for today's stream. We got a good bit done. We started working on our bamboo farm up there. We found bamboo first of all, and then we started gathering our supplies for our so that's 2 of them we're working on or making progress on anyway. So I think that's good. Not a lot of progress overall, but I mean all these little things help. So I'm going to keep working on the stuff I work on, and we'll kind of go from there. So thanks so much for catching the stream today. Thanks for stopping by. If you could only stop by for a little bit, that's perfectly fine. I totally understand. And we're going to try to have more fun with it later. So I'm going to call it today right here, and I will see y'all either tonight, tomorrow, or definitely Thursday. So we'll see you. Peace.